Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Massive Russian missile attack on Ukraine last night or the morning of Saturday, the 27th of April 2024. They launched about 30 some missiles from Tu-95s, even Kinzhals for MiG-31 and from the Black Sea it seems like, or the Crimean Peninsula. I have here this. I have the number of missiles, what kind of missiles, locations, where they were launched, locations, targets that they hit, the damage, the success of the Ukrainian air defense systems, and what kind of targets they hit, which is mainly thermal plants, Ukrainian thermal plants, so energy facilities. All right, so we're going to look over the location where the airplanes took off. So let's start with the first article coming from Ukrainska Pravda, and it says Ukrainian air defense shut downs 21 out of 34 Russian missiles overnight. So this is Saturday, 27th of April 2024. Here is the evidence that they downed the missiles, as you can see right there. And let's see what kind of missiles they downed. Russian forces launched a combined attack on Ukraine with missiles of various types on the night of 26 per 27 of April. 21 missiles were shot down by Ukrainian air defense. The Air Force noted that the Russians used a total of 34 air, ground, and sea launched missiles. 9 KH-101/KH-555 cruise missiles launched from Tu-95 MS strategic aircraft, Russia's Saratov Oblast. So let's see what kind of planes those are. So those guys are this one right here. This is the Tu-95. This is the strategic bombers. They can carry nuclear weapons as well. Bombs to release under its belly right over there. So this is the first one. And they said Saratov. Saratov is, if I remember correctly, in Engels, with Engels base is east of Ukraine, which goes over the Volga River. I showed that a lot of times. Nothing much to see. It's about, it's north of the Caspian Sea. So let's go back to the article. It says here 9 KH-59, KH-69 guided missile launched from the airspace of Russia's Belgorod Oblast and from the Sea of Azov. So Belgorod and Sea of Azov. Obviously, Belgorod is right here. This is the Oblast of Belgorod, and the Sea of Azov is down south a little bit. Here is the Sea of Azov area. So this and let's make this Azov and Belgorod. Next. 2 S-300 anti-aircraft missiles launched from Russia's Belgorod Oblast. Same thing. Belgorod, this area right here. 2 Iskander-K cruise missiles launched from Crimea. Well, Crimea, where are they? Crimea is right in the south of Ukraine. This is the Crimean Peninsula. And the Kerch Bridge is over there, obviously, the one that is going to be next target for the Ukrainians. The Americans said that they, they approved using attack MS anti-air defense, air defense systems, which can be offense systems, to attack the Crimean Peninsula. Kerch Bridge is in the Crimean Peninsula, according to the Ukrainians. So that's a clear, yes, we're going to pick it up. And unfortunately for the Ukrainians and the Russians, I say, for both of them, some Ukrainians will do that. All right, let's go back to the next article. 4 KH-47M2 Kinzhal, this is for the MiG-31, missiles launched from MiG-31K aircraft, the airspace of Russian Ryazan and Tambov Oblast. This is east and northeast of Ukraine. So MiG-31, beautiful plane right here. This is the one that whenever this guy takes off, these guys shit their pants. Why? It can have nuclear weapons on it. The Kinzhals can have nuclear warheads. So this is the MiG-31. This looks like more like an, I mean, it is a bomber, an intercept, whatever it is, just fast, powerful, go in and out, and bye-bye missiles, you don't hit me. Next, so let's say Ryazan and Tambov. This, as I said, should be, Tambov is right here. Let me see if you see from my head here. So Tambov is here and Ryazan is here. So in the northeast, let's put it east and northeast of Ukraine. Ryazan is southeast of Moscow, the same with Tambov. So from here, MiG-31s. Why? They cannot be hit yet by the Ukrainian missiles from here yet, but they will be eventually. The airstrips will be targeted and successfully hit, I'm pretty sure. Why? It's NATO versus Russia. 8 caliber cruise missiles launched from the Black Sea. 8 caliber cruise missiles. These are from the ships or from submarines. So 8. As a result of the efforts, 21 air targets were destroyed. They claim they destroyed 6 caliber cruise missiles, the ones from the Black Sea, from the either submarine or warship. 1 Iskander K, 8K age, 6K age. Nothing about, was there any Kinzhal? Yes, nothing about the Kinzhals. 47M, no, they don't dare yet, unless they say, well, it's a Patriot systems that they're gonna down them. Next article, Ukrinform. Ukrainian air defense intercepts 21 out of 34 enemy missiles overnight. So the same piece of information here, the same 95 strategic bombers, the same Sea of Azov, the Crimea, MiG, Black Sea. Next one. Let's get rid of that one. New Voice of Ukraine, Ukrainian Air Defense Forces, the same piece of information, the same beautiful, how do you call it, exposure here. Next, this is what the Russians say about the strikes. Russia strikes Ukrainian airfield intended for attacks inside Russia. I told you, they hit over there, probably is like, what's the name, is Khmelnytsky, I don't know. We'll see, we'll find out what the Russians say. So let's see what targets they hit. I got about 5 articles here with what they hit. The Russian army's successes along the front lines of the special operation are followed by powerful high-precision strikes against Ukrainian military infrastructure and weapons depots, further crippling the Ukrainian armed forces. On April 26, last night, Russian forces struck a Ukrainian ammunition unit at the Mirtinovka airfield in Nikolaev region. Oh my God, there's Nikolaev. Nikolaev is down in the south. Right here is Nikolaev. Do you see that? Okay. Right here in this area. So not Khmelnytsky. Let's see what else. Nikolaev resistance has reported a strike against the Martinovka airfield in the Voznezensky district, Nikolaev region, that took place at 10:50 p.m. Yesterday, we have received several reports about aircraft passing Martinovka and Nikolaev towards Permovaisk and Odessa. Judging by the power of the explosion, which you could feel more than 5 kilometers away, a military warehouse was hit. It did by the by the trepidation. The underground did not rule out possibility that Martinovka would become a pivot airfield for launching attacks against Russia's new regions and Crimea. Okay, all right, this is a missile. I'm gonna play that one. What else do you say? In the earlier statement, Lebedev, oh, there's not Lebed, the guy who was unfortunately reported powerful Russian strikes on military facilities in Krivoy Rog, Stry, Lvov region, that's the Poland's region, West Ukraine, and the one that the Poles will get it. I don't care, my Polish friends, you will fight to get one. Maybe you'll not, I don't think you will fight, I will keep saying that forever. You will intervene and save lives by bringing peace forces over there and meet the Russians in the middle, like the Soviets met the Nazis with. All right, you'll see. You don't agree with that? Okay, well, we'll see who was right. And a railway station in the Kherson area currently under Ukrainian control. Explosions were reported in Zhytomyr, Nikolaev, and Ternopil regions. The underground operator said the strikes targeted various power plants, that's important right here, across Ukraine. So let's go to the next one. Next one is from these good people of Radio Free Europe. That's a propaganda outlet of the Americans, funded by the American government. Go check it out. Check it out. If you don't like it, truth, it is as it is, my friends. And here it is. Russia launches massive strike against Ukrainian thermal power stations. Today, 27th of April. That's a menstruation. Yeah. A nurse cleans up the bed. Okay, Ukraine said Russia has launched a massive attack overnight targeting energy installations, while a Russian oil refinery said it had suspended operations following pa. The enemy again massively shelled the Ukrainian energy facility, DTEK said in a statement. The company's equipment was seriously damaged. At this very moment, energy workers are trying to eliminate the consequences of the attack. And they did this. Energy Minister Mr. Herman Göring, said that Russian strikes targeted the Dnipropetrovsk region in central Ukraine and the western Polish region of Lviv and Ivano-Frankivsk. Let's see where those guys are. Dnipropetrovsk is right here. Let me see if I am. Okay, Dnipropetrovsk here. Then we have the Polish side of Ukraine, which could be kind of like this, half, like Kiev. This is where they will meet or try. So you got Ivano-Frankivsk and Lviv. This is the area. The Poles said that one Russian missile landed 15 kilometers from their border. So shut the fuck up. Did it cross in your country? No. Then you fuck it when it comes in. And if you don't like it, you attack the Russians. Wait for the order first. Coming from whom? Al Capone. They are giving us this kind of information, so they say, well, we should hit inside Ukraine, that is creating a no-fly zone or defending the Ukrainian from the west by NATO, but we're not involved. We're just protecting our borders. Shut the hell up, you know. I mean, if someone is like 50 meters away from me, pretending he's gonna punch me, I'm gonna go walk to him and fuck him up if I can. But hey, this is what these guys are doing, and they will do it. I guarantee you, they will start shooting inside. Basically, technically, literally defending Ukraine, not Ukraine. Literally fighting the Russians. But hey, the Russians cannot hit us. No, because we're not involved in self-defense. Garbage like this I heard for so many years already. So let's go back to where we belong, right? Which is here. Next comes from Ukrainska Pravda. Russia seriously damaged equipment at 4 thermal power plants. Injuries reported. Saturday 27. So 4 thermal power plants. So these guys were kind of successful, weren't they? I don't think that this picture, no, this is a 2023 picture, obviously. Russia attacked 4 thermal power plants owned by the company DTEK on the night of 26-27 of April. The enemy once again attacked energy facilities. 4 thermal power plants were affected as a result of the night attack. As of now, energy workers are trying to deal with the aftermath of the attack. Okay, next one. We got Ukrinform. Russian missiles attack on Lviv region. That is, as I said, Polish side of Ukraine. I will keep saying that because I know some people are not liking that. But it's a reality. It's a reality. And I'm pretty sure when the Poles will come in here and will take how much they will take, the Americans tell them, then there will be no, there will be no Polish demonstrations, like population saying, oh no, we can't do that, no, in the name of protecting our fellow Polish speaking population in that area, which is I heard that's not a lot. It's okay, you bring more. It's fine, it can be remediated. It's not going to be anti, oh no, we can't do that. No, for the good, we had to, man, we had to. Bullshit. Move on. Let's see. This is Lvov. Cruise missiles and Kinzhal ballistic missiles in the early morning hours of Saturday, damaging critical energy infrastructure sites in 2 districts of the region. During the alert, which lasted in Lvov region from 3 a.m., or actually 4 a.m. to 6 a.m., our region was hit by cruise missiles of different types and Kinzhal hypersonic missiles. Soldiers of Air Defense West shot down 3 cruise missiles. Unfortunately, there are also hits. Okay, well, as of now, there are no casualties. Next, Ukrinform. Russia attacks power facilities in 3 regions overnight. So that's what the ones that they said here: Ivano-Frankivsk, Lviv, and Dnipropetrovsk. Let's see if they mirror that one. There you have them. Was damaged, and a shift engineer and a pop-up was wounded. Energy Minister German, yeah, German, German, Galushchenko posted. The enemy also has once again attacked the country's energy infrastructure, in particular facilities in the Dnipropetrovsk, Ivano-Frankivsk, and Lviv regions were attacked. And this Russia's massive attack targets Ukrainian energy sites, hospitals, and infrastructure. And again, they tell us about the 2 95 MS bombers, MiG-31 fighters, ships in the Black Sea overnight of 26 by 27th of April. The round-headed Kuleba right here for you. And these are people who are caught in the middle by the global interests, and the defending, I would say, Russians. Why? Because those guys want the Russians' resources. That's what it's all about. And other people are, let me figure this thing out here. You know that it would be untrue. Come on. No? All right, I'm going to move my little. There you go. All right, so massive attack, successful by some standards, obviously. 4 regions, 3 regions, Kinzhals, cruise missiles, calibers from the Black Sea. Polish side of Ukraine was targeted, thermal facilities, airfields, ammunition depots. Bring more, and you go to work now, okay? Because they need your taxes to do something else, plus printing money and borrowing. From whom? The banks. There are 3 industries, let's put it this way, that make a lot of money. Profit. It's just by coincidence. Banks. As I said, banks, big corporations in a certain way, which is a military-industrial complex, right? And then you have the energy contractors, the ones that provide you energy. Why? Because oil, gas, all this shut up, and became more expensive. Liquefied natural gas coming from America after they fucked up competition in Europe. They couldn't compete with the cheap Russian gas, so they told the idiots to sanction themselves, then they can buy it 3 to 4 times premium price for something. Anyway, so now the Russians cannot blackmail you, but we can. Got that? Stupid motherfuckers. All right, here it is. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and then distribute or be just. See you later, guys.